Behaviors are, of course, not limited to just controlling position and scaling and rotation and these kinds of transformations. They can also control many other things, for example, whether something plays or isn't playing. So we have two videos down here, and if we just look at how they behave first, and then we can see how that is programmed. So you have a button here that starts the bird video. And then you have another button down here that starts the waves video. You can see as this one starts, the bird stops, and vice versa. So you can play either that video or that video. Looking at the buttons to begin with, you can see that the button is again using a local parameter. What it does is that it sets the parameter name play to the text string bird, and likewise this button sets the same parameter to the text string waves. And I actually made a little text display up here connected to that same play parameter. So you can see as I click these buttons here, you can see this is setting it to bird and this is setting it to waves, just to make it clear what's actually happening here. Then we pick up that parameter in the playback behavior that is attached to the composition that contains the bird here and the one that contains the waves. So if we look at their behaviors, you can see we still have the rotation behavior of the bird that we added earlier, but we also have a play behavior, and that will cause the content inside, which may be video, it may be audio, it may even be a slideshow. It will control its playback behavior, whether it's playing or it's paused. And we have again connected this to the local parameter named play. But here I'm using another setting that will make the behavior take effect while at a specific value. So you may recall that we were setting this was a text string. So it's set to waves here and it's set to bird here. So it's a text that is set by this. And then we're comparing the value of this play parameter, which is the value you see here. We compare that to what's typed here. And that can be a string, which is often the case, or it can be a numeric value. By the way, looking at this parameter, you can see in the list of parameters that this is indeed a string, and this is just text that it's set to. By the others that we use for rotation and scale and opacity, these are all numbers, which make sense. But in this case, I just wanted to have a little text that's had the name of, in this case, the video that I wanted to play. So this means play this video when the value of this parameter matches what's typed here. And then of course for this one it's exactly the same, but we will play while that value waves. So that's how this one will make this play, and the bird value will make that one play. And then if neither of them are set, like we set it back to paused here, and we do that on the button here, when that, you see it's a toggling button, so it will set it to waves, and if it's already set to waves, it will be set to paused. And then it's neither bird nor waves, so that's why both videos will pause in this case. So hopefully that gives you a good feel for what the play behavior does.